Germaine's company Jean B, came my junior year. And she talked about her school and, kind of what she was trying to do in Senegal for African dancers at the time, or dancers that were on the continent. And I asked her, well, I would love to come to your school. And she's like, no, 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 it's not for you. And I was like, what? She's like, well, right now my focus is to train traditional dancers in contemporary practices. And so the first couple of years of her program, it was only open to dancers from the continent. But the very first year that she opened it was the year that I went. And I emailed and emailed and emailed. And finally she's like, yes, Vershawn, you can apply to come. But I had an opportunity to take her class here. And, in the basement studio, again, not quite sure I realized as a student fully the artists that were coming through this building. I kind of knew, but I don't think I really realized it till later. Yeah, having Germaine come and teach at Red Clay was surreal. I just kept pinching myself like, is she really here? Like, is she really teaching? And I mean, taking her class, like I was able to sit in the class even as I was like, ooh, this position is feeling a lot different than it was when I was in my early 30s. But I was able to like transport myself back to that person and where I was, and the uncertainty that I had. Like, I found my way through, and now we're here sitting inside of my own center, and she is teaching people in my community. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a way for me to see the path, how the path had evolved. And it underscored this, what I know to be true about the relationships that I built over my time. Because had that not been a real connection, she had many places she could go here in Chicago. So to like have her respond and say, of course I'm coming to Red Clay. Of course I'm going to teach at Vershawn Space. That felt really, really affirming, but also like, yeah, there was a real connection there, right? And like the inspiration she gave me was real. And there's some reciprocity that's now in this space that, and she was just like, I'm so proud. And to know that, the time that I had there and what I witnessed in her artistic practice and her business practice, like I was able to see what the possibilities were. And so it gave me the confidence, like I could create something like that in Chicago. I could come back here and have a career and build a center and have, folks come and learn and grow. I can do that. And so it felt very affirming, but I was definitely taken like all the way back to 9 a.m. by the ocean. We're doing this work. And so to see her in my own space, continuing that knowledge to another generation of dancers was amazing. It was just really beautiful.